Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of What's the Plan? Today's plan, the Stormstout Brewery. This is, I would say, the first instance in Pandaria, although we are doing it second. The Temple of Jade Serpent, actually, the Temple of Jade Serpent is in the first zone, but for some reason I always thought this was the first one, but maybe I'm crazy. It's one that's filled with monkeys and beer and all sorts of goodness. All good things. So, first quest. Well, there's two quests that we have. To defeat the final boss and to collect books in the areas. Those secrets right there. It appears only Khaleesi and I are on the quest, so it'll be pretty easy to complete. Just stun that guy, loot a book. So, as you can see, there's a counter over all of my buttons, and I cannot move it. It's a glorious thing. I do love that fact, that I can't actually move these things, but hey, whatever. Looting all the books. Looting all the books. Lisa's getting that book. Once it, 5 books goes pretty quick. So, and they are pretty much all over the place. But as I was saying about this counter, once you get 40, you can fight the first boss. So, by the way, with me as always, as I sort of just went right into that counter because it was up, and who knows how long it's going to be up for, is Khaleesi.
Hi.
Hello. We've done about, like, 6 or 7 Temple of the Jade Serpent runs now. So,
Yes.
this is what we actually didn't random for once. We queued specifically for this, just to get something different. So, and to get the quest done, because quests are a great experience, plus they're guaranteed items, because Lord knows nothing drops for me in instances.
That does seem to be true today.
It does. So, we just hit our 40 and all the monkeys we didn't kill are running out. And ook, the boss has arrived. This guy has a couple prime abilities. The first one is that he can go ape, I believe. Like he eats a banana or something like that. And he... yeah, here it is. Going bananas, that's it, and does a ground pound. So his attack speed is increased and his damage speed is increased. The ground pound you do want to move out of the way of. As you can see, there's also barrels all over the place. What you can do... oops, ground pound. What you can do is hop on a barrel and ride it into him for like 20,000 damage or something like that. Nothing crazy. As you can see, he's going bananas. And more barrels come. So Khaleesi is now demonstrating the barrel riding ability. Bam! In his face. Oop. Overall, very easy boss. So I am content with that. And also, after you beat the boss, you do get a nice little present. I'm not sure if Khaleesi even remembers. Do you remember?
I don't think so.
Ah, see. Ah, cloth. Oh god, monkeys are coming out. Man, I want something. And we got the disco party.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Oh, they're so happy. Alright, let's get out of here. So this is... oop. Someone was asking for Mark of the Wild, but it doesn't actually matter because we have the monk buff. So...
Stunned. Back here.
okay, and we'll stop here. This is sort of a gauntlet type area. Mobs just keep coming, so... although that... just got by me. So we want to just keep moving. Luckily, the monk's spin kick is very good at picking things up. Although, I don't know where that hopperling's going. Or hopling. sort of backtracking. I wasn't sure if there was someone further back. So I'll just get through this to get to the next boss, who is immediately right here. As you can see, that druid, I think, picked up one of these mallets. What these mallets allow you to do is basically one-shot all of the little dudes. It's pretty fun. Oh god, it's the spawning vat. See, that's where rabbits come from, if you didn't know.
Really?
Yep, barrels in a brewery. So, this guy has a couple main moves. He does a whirlwind, or furlwind. He will target a random player and follow them. As a tank, you can use your taunt to distract him for a couple of seconds. And then normally he goes back to the target, but it's a distraction that causes him to go in a specific direction. And then he also summons these guys. And I think he also has a spray, which she's doing right now. Spins in a circle. Really not a problem. Just avoid the spray. Dun dun dun. There are a lot of enemies, but they do drop those
I'm
mallets.
stunned. I'm gonna die. No, I didn't die. Yay!
Yay! They do drop those mallets, and I was stunned as well. He's doing his whirlwind again. And see, now I can taunt him. And see, he's still coming to me. The taunt wears off, and he goes back to the other target. So for classes like a Death Knight that have two taunts, you can pretty much keep them on you for the entire whirlwind, which is useful. So, that's nice. Right?
Yes.
Yes. It is rather late for us right now. Well, not super late, but, you know,
Wait
it's
for
past,
me. I'm tired.
yeah, it's past 12. We do work. We have lives. Oh, my God. Oh, as you can see, we have Blackout Brew debuff from this guy. These guys can have a couple of moves. Basically, Blackout Brew is one of them. What it means is it stacks up on everybody, and it puts a target to sleep if you ever get to 10 stacks. So this move is actually a move the final boss will have now. The final boss can have 4 different moves as far as I know, but he only has 2 at any given time. And these little mini areas are what define what the final boss will have. So he also has Bubble Shield. Bubble Shield puts a little shield of bubbles, obviously, around him. As far as I know, you kill the bubbles, and that's it. This is actually one of the easier combinations, so I am quite pleased. This pleases me. Yes. The other moves he can have, one, I think it's called like Suds or something, and he will basically summon 2 waves of bubbles, and you have to jump over them when they get to you. 2 lines, one in 2 different directions, one going like this way, one coming this way. Easiest way to do it is get to where they intersect and then jump. Not a big deal. But the other one, which is the more annoying one, is his ads will heal him. And that's annoying. Just having a heal there. Very annoying. So. And this is the final boss. Right here. Short instance. Feels like we just started. Did it feel short to you?
Hmm?
Did it feel short to
Yeah, a
you?
little bit.
See? This guy's asking if we're going to line of sight, which means not for this group, but the next group. I have to make sure I don't fall asleep because I'm talking. And basically,
Stunned.
as because you fell asleep. See?
I did. Sorry.
That's okay. But basically, what happens for this boss, there's 3 waves of enemies. The first one is this. The second one are those little guys, but I believe 9 or 12 of them? Maybe 12. I think it might be 12. And the third one is basically 4 big guys. So, get your butt over here. And this way, basically by line of sighting, it does 2 things. One groups them all up, so we can just AoE them down. As you can see, tons of AoE damage. Khaleesi would have a field day just spin kicking. Hint, hint,
I
hint. And two, well, pretty much that's the main reason. One thing that is problematic is you don't always want to group them up if they have the heal. What basically, because the heal you can block with a body, you can body block their heals, but if they're all grouped together, you're not going to be able to really do it. So they're healing a ton. So, I've done it. Not a big deal, but it can technically slow things down.
Right.
And if I know anything, slowness is not good. We don't want that.
Nope.
Our job as the tank and the healer are to keep things smooth and quick.
Yep.
Exactly. So. And to keep everybody else alive, I suppose, is both of our roles, but who really cares about that? That's a lie. As you can see, we are now on the final boss, for sure. Dun dun dun. Forgot to move Blackout Kick to its proper home. Tend to move it specifically for bosses just because the Fire Breath AoE is better for trash. Although when I do pull like 3 or 4 groups, I do like to Blackout Kick quite a bit. Just because it does save my life. Not because Khaleesi is not healing me, but because when you have 3 groups of mobs that are the right level as you, or are your level, it does suck. By suck, I mean you just take more damage. But 20% chance to parry, plus 20% chance to dodge. Oh, we have to take this bubble and go up. This is part of the drowsing. I'm not sure if this is the drowsiness one or if he always does it. But basically, you get in a bubble, go up, avoid the ground stuff. As soon as it ends, the bubble's gone, so... As you can see, the bubble shield does not last for anything. How's this fight healing-wise?
Fine. Not bad at all. It's fairly easy.
See that? She needs a challenge. And that is Stormstout Brewery, though, in a nutshell. Both quests, as you can see, that was definitely our first time. Hey, some shoulder pads.
There you go.
Oh, I want them too. Ah, success.
Yay.
And I won the other things. Go greed. And
Good night, everybody.
Good night.